Welcome back to the shop. It's good to see you again. In the last video, when you saw me building this bench, I used a pocket hole jig from a well-known online supplier, and I have to say it's pretty good, but there's with one Achilles heel. So let's have a quick look at it and I'll show you what I think is wrong with it. Well, here it is. It comes in a nice snazzy case, and comes with a vice grip clamp, so you can clamp it on pieces of wood. Some really quite sensible instructions, which is good to see, and a few accessories: a spare drill, a couple of drivers, and a couple of extension pieces to use as stops. I don't particularly need those. It even comes with a bag of a few screws and a spare collar for the drill. You can take the base plate off and make it portable. And I have to say it's pretty good. It only comes with one Allen key for adjusting the collar stops on the drills. So it doesn't come with the Allen keys to set it up, basically. But you know, let's face it, most of us have still got Allen keys. So let me just let's have a closer look at it. I've bolted mine, or screwed mine rather, to a piece of OSB, or sterling board as I've heard it called, and I have to say it needs it, because a little bit of force from this toggle clamp and you bend the base. So screwing it to something is a good, sensible thing to do. And like I said, it comes with two drills, which is good, because these are the bits that you think are going to wear out. Quality wise, it's nicely made. It's quite sturdy, and if I can find here we go, my square, with a little bit of mine came with these screws loose, so if you loosen them up a bit further, you can actually make this section quite square. When it came, it wasn't, but you know, that's good, not a problem there. The drills seem absolutely fine. They do some nice holes, and they're reasonably sharp. I wouldn't say they're the sharpest drills in the world, but they do the job. But here's the problem. Let me take this piece out. You can see the aluminium's been well and truly gouged out there, and this is why. These drills run in these guide bushes, machined steel guide bushes that have been chrome plated, and I believe that all they've managed to do is chrome plate these, and thinking that would be enough for the for wear resistance, and it's not. So let me show you how much these drills can wobble. Hopefully you can see that. In fact, I'll do a close-up. I've put it back together again and changed the angle so you can see it. Now, I've only used this to make this big bench, and I reckon I've probably only put 50 odd holes in. So just look how much wobble there is on that. And this one, and this one's even worse. And then this one. I don't think that's particularly good. Let me just, these inserts are removable. Let me just take them out and we'll have an even closer look. There we go. Right, so here we are. I don't know if it comes over well, but look at the, you can see the wear around the outside of that hole. I think that one's the worst one. This one's a little bit better. And this one's about the same as the second one. That's not very good, to be perfectly honest, after 50 odd holes. I'm quite gentle with tools, so I'm surprised that they've worn out so quickly. Right, so they're worn out. So here's my solution. I have bought myself a piece of 15mm diameter drill rod, or silver steel as it's often called here in the UK, and I've done myself a quick drawing, and we'll pop over to the lathe and we will make 3 new versions of this, then harden and temper them. So I know it's bonkers having to do that for a piece of kit that's so new, but so be it. Right, so here we are in the old workshop. Let's make these bits. Right, mark the length. Wait for that to dry. Let's just face this off while that's drying. That's good. And that's nearly dry too. Come on, dry up. I've got all day. Actually, I have got all day. Right, that's the 30mm mark, and another one at 35. That's close enough. .1. Shall we do that again? I'll tell you what, I'll go and get the bit that it's going to fit into and see whether or not it fits. Right, let's try it in the hole. Nope. Nope. Yep, I've definitely got to take a bit more off, so let's take her out of power feed and do this by hand. By that, need to drill it out. Right, here we go. This is with a drill that's 0.1mm bigger than the target size. That's it, bottomed out. There we go. Will the drill fit in there? Yeah. A little bit of wobble, nothing too significant. See, how far did that go in? Oh yeah, that's good. Right, part that off and we'll make some more. Actually, I'm not going to part it off. I'm going to take it out and hacksaw it off. There's the, I've made another 2 off camera. So there's 3 I made. There's the 3 originals. The new ones fit nicely, and also the drill is a nice fit. There's virtually no play there, so that should be good. I think I've marked these already. You might not be able to see them. There you go, little tiny dot. I've marked these where the grub screw holds them in. I'm going to just file some flats on. So let me get on with that. There we go, that'll be a nice flat spot for the grub screw to catch on to. Whilst I've got a file in my hand, let's have a look at the original one, the original bushes. I'll get you real close to that. If this is hardened, this file will just skid over the surface. There you go. Hard as a chocolate teapot. These are now chemically changed and they're as hard as Hell's Kitchen floor, as my old mum would say. You can hear the file just skates over the surface. I'll clean them up and then we'll have a go at tempering them. There we go. I suppose I could, for this application, leave these glass hard, but I'll show Willem and give them a bit of a temper if I can. Loop. Now we just let them cool off. I'll give this a fighting chance, moving up a bit. Ooh. That's not bad. That's certainly an improvement. If I, there you go, they all line up with each other to the tune of about 0.5 millimetre, and at the bottom, yeah, probably about 1 millimetre out. That's not too bad. I'll buy that. That's considerably neater, and they're all in the same position than they were. There you have it. I've included this shot from the previous video of making of my big bench, and you'll notice that when I take this jig off, that the pocket holes it's made a reasonable job of them, but they're not in the same place because the drills can wobble around, so consequently it just looks really unprofessional. Here we go, I'll mark it off and you can see exactly what I mean. There you go, that's the difference between the position of them. That's not good enough in my book. Just for fun, I thought I'd have one last go. I've adjusted the drill so that it goes to the right depth now, so let's have a look and see what we get. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Yep. That is considerably better than it was. Fantastic. Excellent. Thanks for joining us in the shop. It's good to see you again. I think for this Vevor pocket hole jig, that's a worthwhile upgrade to do if you've got access to the a lathe and the machinery that I've clearly got at my disposal. If you buy one of these things, it might be worth tapping the supplier up to see if you can buy a spare set of the inserts. Then when you do wear the first ones out, which you're going to, then you can chuck another set in. That's the only thing about this. It's a cheap tool. It's cheaper than a lot of the competitors on the market, but it's let down buy these inserts. They only need to sort these inserts out and it would be stonkingly good value. Anyway, good to see you again. Take care and we'll see you on the next one. Time to clear up.